Shalom. I want to say all praises and honor and glory. Kal halayim la Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS that rule well, who I learned this truth from. And salutations and blessings to you elect, 144,000 and the 1/3. Okay, so I was reading the scripture Baruch 1, and I was thinking of the special time, that we're living in right now. Is the time of the curses being lifted, right? And the elect getting their bodies. So this is Baruch 1 and 19. It says, since the day that the Lord brought our forefathers out of the land of Egypt unto this present day, we have been disobedient unto the Lord our power, and we have been negligent in not hearing his voice. Wherefore the evils cleaved unto us, and the curse, which the Lord appointed by Moses his servant, at the time that he brought our forefathers out of the land of Egypt, to give us a land that floweth with milk and honey, like as it is to see this day, right? And these curses are cleaved unto us, man. It doesn't matter where Jake goes. Jake can go to the suburbs. Jake can go to the countryside, right? Jake goes to other countries, right? As soon as you procreate and have children, the curses cleave unto you, and it cleaves unto your children, right? Nevertheless, we have not hearkened unto the voice of the Lord our power, according unto all the words of the prophets whom he sent unto us. But every man followed the imagination of his own wicked heart, to serve, and that's do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Alistair Crowley, right? Pretty much being a beast, an animal, and hence we're living in the beast kingdom, right? The last beast kingdom, the fourth, the eighth horn, right? The last leg of the Roman Empire, man. And it's about to be cast into the fire. And Yahushua is about to come and claim all the crowns of all the kings on the earth. He's going to claim all the thrones, right? But every man followed the imagination of his own wicked heart to serve strange gods, and to do evil in the sight of the Lord our power. Right now, when we go to Deuteronomy 30:1, this is what Baruch was referring to. And it shall come to pass, when all these things are come upon thee, the blessing and the curse, because we receive blessings, right, when we did good. But the majority of the timeline of the Israelites has been bad because we've been rebellious, we've been stiff-necked, right? It says, and it shall come to pass, when all these things are come upon thee, the blessing and the curse which I have set before thee, and thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations, whither the Lord Yahweh thy power hath driven thee. Because the Lord drove us throughout all nations, man. That's why the Spirit has me doing some videos on history about Israelites being the Scythians and the Gauls and the Parthians, and going into Asia, where pretty much Buddhism and all that came from. Because Jake is spread out throughout the four corners of the earth. It says, verse 2, and shall return unto the Lord Yahweh thy power. And they're returning through the unicorn, the feed horn, the internet, right? Through the ministry of the apostles of GMS primarily, right? When they came on in 2007, in July, right? They came on in July 2007. And from then on, it's been global. It's been global, man. Right? You had the first camps in the States, right? In I think 2009, brothers started going out, if I'm not mistaken. So this thing is global, man. And that's how we're returning to the Lord. It says, and shall return unto the Lord Yahweh thy power, and shall obey his voice according to all that I command thee this day, thou and thy children, with all thine heart and with all thy soul. That's what Baruch mentioned when he says, seek the Lord 10 times more. So it intertwines, man. These scriptures are beautiful. Precept upon precept, man, line upon line, here a little and there a little. It's a melody. It's there's a harmony. There's notes, right? This is a song, right? So there's a structure, right? And when it's played very well, it's very beautiful, man, right? It says, and thou shalt return unto the Lord Yahweh thy power, and shall obey his voice according to all that I command thee this day, thou and thy children, with all thine heart and with all thy soul. And by the way, that's going to be done via the new bodies, the new covenant, which we're not in. Although there are bugged out people that are teaching this, we are not in the new covenant. Okay, because we're not following the Lord even right now with all our heart and all our soul, because we're in these dirty vessels, man, these bodies, these downgrades. We're about to, the elect are going to get the upgrade, and then the rest of Israel when they're reborn in the kingdom. Right, verse 3, that the Lord, it's like that, then the Lord Yahweh thy power will turn thy captivity. Trading places, man, that's exactly what that means. Right, everything's upside down, it's about to turn right side up. So, trading places, baby. That's it, man. Trading fucking places, man. Right? We're about to see a complete shift, a complete turn, man. That then the Lord Yahweh thy power will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon thee, and will return and gather thee from all the nations whither the Lord Yahweh thy power hath scattered thee. If any of thine be driven out unto the outmost parts of heaven, from thence will the Lord Yahweh thy power gather thee, and from thence will he fetch thee. And the Lord Yahweh thy power will bring thee into the land which thy fathers possessed, which was known as the land of Canaan. Phoenicia had different names, but it's the land of Israel. Yasharallah. Okay, it's the land that the Most High chose. It's the Lord's favorite land. Plot of land, right? And the Lord Yahweh thy power will bring thee into the land which thy fathers possess, and thou shalt possess it. And he will do thee good and multiply thee above thy fathers. And our fathers were great. Okay, great in number, great in blessings. And the Lord Yahweh thy power will circumcise thine heart, right, our minds, and the heart of thy seed, so our offspring. So this is the new covenant. This is exactly what it means to love the. So pretty much this whole Deuteronomy 30, it pretty much played out this whole from the time when the laws were given to Moses. This whole movie of us pretty much downgrading even more, and going more into captivity and being more rebellious until we're fully scattered, and into the present Western Hemisphere and across the four corners, until the elect get beamed up and get the new bodies, man, and enter the new covenant. So this thing just just played this whole thing, and it just showed you, look, you're gonna go off when you go in the land, but it's all right, because I'm gonna turn your captivity in the last days, which we're in, and I'm gonna do good unto you. So Kal Halalim La Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Chahakodash, right? It says to love the Lord Yahweh thy power with all thine heart and with all thy soul, that thou mayest live forever, literally. And the Lord Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. And thou shalt return and obey the voice of the Lord Yahweh, and do all his commandments which I command thee this day. Right? And the Lord Yahweh thy power will make thee plenteous in every work of thine hand, in the fruit of thy body, and in the fruit of thy cattle, and in the fruit of thy land, for good. For the Lord Yahweh will again rejoice over thee for good, as he rejoiced over thy fathers. Because he's right, he's looking at us right now. You're a hoe. You're a used up tampon. That's how he's looking at us. He's abhorrent. He pretty much opened the door of mercy through Yahweh Shai, the mediator, Shiloh, right? To get the elect, at least the 1/3 back, right? But 2/3 the Lord he left them in outer darkness, man. Verse 6, and the Lord Yahweh thy power will circumcise. Slakia, hold on, I read that. I was reading from the top. Verse 10, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh thy power, to keep his commandments and the statutes which are written in this book of the law, And if thou turn unto the Lord Yahweh thy power with all thine heart and with all thy soul, for this commandment which I command thee this day, it is not hidden from thee, neither is it afar off. That was the point, though. That was pretty much, I just wanted to get that. All right. So I hope you're edified. Just a quick one. Kal halalim la Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem B'cha HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles of GMS that rule well, who I learned this truth from, and shalom and blessings to the elect, 144,001/3. Again, it's a very special time we're living in, okay? A very special time. So we're at the end, brothers. All right. Shalom.